Alrighty, so in this video, I'm going to go over a bunch of dumb, mean, or just unintelligent, which means the same as dumb, comments on some of my videos. The point of these videos is to just create a dialogue, to create a discussion, to be into entertainment. It's for entertainment purposes as well, to be informative, but I also just like discussing these ideas, just like talking about stuff, trying to understand how things work in the world. So we're going to go over some of these things, and we are going to just see if we can find some interesting shit to talk about. Let's see what some people have to say. And I'm going to link to these videos as we come across them, so that if you want to watch them, you are more than welcome to, and I appreciate that. So thank you for stopping by. So this video is called "This Woman Shouldn't Be Popular." It's a video I made on some girl named Sophie Rain who just dances and is physically attractive, and people idolize them for it. So we're gonna see what these people have to say. Bro is not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
I'm the guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Are you the guy? I'm that guy. Oh man. Another person responded. This person's name is very funny. Their name is Condescend, and their comment is very much reflective of that. Get therapy. I know it's not like clapping, it's just like, it's like the monk, like, I wish you all the well or something. It's just funny. A few things about that. It's condescending, of course, because that's one. Two, if anyone ever, as like a way to either delegitimize what you have to say or just to insult you by saying, go get therapy, these people don't know anything about mental health. It's like, therapy, I believe strongly, is a default for what everyone should be a part of. Everyone should have therapy. It isn't for people who have problems. It isn't for people who like are going through all sorts of shit. It is like a beneficial resource for everyone just by default as a human. It is good to be able to have an unbiased third-party bounce board so that these things, these attributes that you possess, these mindsets that you have, can be reflected to you in a way that gives you a further means of quantifying them, or just understanding the way that you think and being able to reflect. It's about just dialogue. Now, granted, it needs to be a good therapist. It just takes time. You gotta, go through the ringer. You gotta find the right ones, not ones that just pad your delusion and trying to make money, because again, it's a business, especially in America. But like, it is a valuable tool for like everyone. If you don't think that it's valuable, then it's like you don't understand how mental health works. It's not like you can just talk to friends or or go work out or have some type of emotional outlet. These are all various things that serve various purposes. A therapist, that's a very specific purpose that everyone would get a benefit out of if you do it right and you approach it in the right fashion. And that's something that I believe everyone should have. Not for anyone that just has issues, right? I responded to the comment. Your name is way too fitting. Very hard to take seriously. Also use therapy as an insult, probably because you're ignorant about it. Therapy is a good thing. Everyone should use it, like the way that I explained. They responded, no, I genuinely think you need it. I've never seen someone look so disgusted when they say the word woman before. I guarantee this person only watched like a minute of the video. I was shitting on this woman in particular. But it's funny, you notice how like this person is just emotional? They're not actually making an argument. They're just like feeling stupid shit in their brain and they're blah, 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 typing it down because that's just what they feel. You notice how they didn't bring up an argument. They didn't bring up a contention. There's no dialogue or discussion here. They're just judging. They're applying shame. They're trying to, guilt, all those things. It's just tactics. Now, this is a good thing, right? If these are the people that disagree with the stuff that I'm saying, I'm doing something right here. Because if this is the extent of their intelligence, then it's like, okay, these people don't have anything on you. They're just being emotional, mindless children. Alrighty, next one. Serious serial killer vibes from this guy. Please, government, this is the type you need to not allow to own guns. Holy shit. Yeah, you roast some lady, some girl on the internet because she gets praised for being talentless and not really doing much. And everyone around them just fucking masturbates to them. And they're gaming the system, right? Don't hate the player, hate the game. I disagree with that statement. You can hate both the player and the game, because in order for a game to be a game, people must play it, right? I mean, granted, in society, there's no way not to play the game, because that's just, it's enforced, it's concrete, it's just the way that humans built everything. So it's either you play and you live a life you're satisfied with, or don't play and get fucking demolished. But this guy's a serial killer because he has an opinion that I don't agree with. See, it's not like an argument. It's just emotional judgment. It's being a dumbass. Like, these are stupid people, and that's their fault. And they're trying to make it my fault, which is very funny. So this is a good thing. Also, own guns. God, what a fucking... Is this guy American? Can you just like own firearms and not build an identity around it? It's one of the many reasons why this shitfuck country is so garbage, honestly. Why would I want to own guns? If you're in a place where you own guns for your own safety, it's like you're in a shitty place. How about just move to a place where you don't need to worry about like getting robbed or destroyed or people breaking into your place and hurting you and having their own guns so you can potentially engage in a life or death gun battle? Because that's a great thing to want to think about. Fucking Americans. Yuck. Yucky poo-poo. I would never want to own a gun. I think guns are cool, but like you can't just like have this thing that exists and then see it for that thing instead of like building a bunch of emotional attachment to it, especially because, you know, it's cultural conditioning. The way Americans view guns, it's not just about the gun itself, it's the values and the ideas that they surround it, that they've inherited by their environment, because they, you know, a lot of these people don't know any better. This actually doesn't happen too often, but people actually came rushing to my defense. I have more likes in my response, which I responded, criticize a random girl on the internet equals he's a murderer. Don't share your opinion anywhere. Mine got 8 likes, theirs got 5. Get him. And it's good, because that means there's more people who are going through and responding to these comments that are more intelligent than that. And somebody else who replied to theirs, who also has more likes. It doesn't anger me, but you saying someone is a murderer for no reason says you are the one who needs help. You're not, dude, this guy's on the fucking ball right there. I shared my opinion criticizing somebody that, granted, this guy was probably conditioned to idolize people like this. And he's like, you're a murderer. I think this because of my feelings. It's a joke. People like this are stupid. Not the people who replied to that, but the people who, the person who said that I was a murderer because they didn't like the stuff that I said in terms of criticizing a person. It's very funny. Alrighty, next one. If it loads. Let's see if it actually loads. That'd be cool. Women like Sophie Rain add beauty to the world. What do you add to the world, Jay? Aside from negativity. Beauty. And by beauty, you just mean a thing, a prop that people want to have sex with and dances while shaking their body parts. Is that beauty? It's very interesting how, like, humans are just intrinsically vain, superficial creatures that just want to prioritize these vanity metrics, right? If you're well known, there's a reason for it. If you're popular, there's like a valid reason for it, and you deserve these types of things and you earned it. When in all reality, that's not how the world works. Things just happen the way that they do. Something happens that makes another thing happen. And in this girl's case, she just gamed the system. She just found a way to acquire attention. And her way of acquiring attention is just sexualizing herself, dancing on a short form content platform where people are rewarded for capturing people's minuscule attention span. I responded, you mean superficiality. You have an appreciation for a low bar of effort and ability, which is fine. Nothing matters anyway. I get it. Talk Thoughts, which, yeah, that's a funny name, especially given that this guy's opinion is literally just there to defend somebody for just dancing and making them sexualize themselves, which is fine. That's fine. It's just I have a problem with the fact that that's all it takes for some people. How some people don't need as much effort as other people in order to get like miles ahead of most other people in the world. That's what I find shitty, because it's unfair. It's not cool. And it's because humans are superficial animals and we want to defend it as if there's some like legitimacy to it. We're just, yeah, it's dumb. Wow, who would have guessed this would be your opinion given your name? You don't like to think about stuff and you've not very bright, so you praise mediocrity and vanity. Me and my petty insults. But what I say is true. You are praising mediocrity and vanity if this is the person that you're rushing to defense to. Good for you. It must be rather easy to validate yourself. I mean, clearly, if like it takes very superficial, effortless crap to make you feel good, then it's probably easy for you to feel good about yourself because there's all sorts of superficial crap out there. I just don't know how much taller for it, so I'm going to roast it when I see it. Learn to accept that. Yes. And their reply. Nearly a paragraph. All right, let's go down the list. Amazing that you manage several ad hominems, yet no logical argument whatsoever. My argument is that you're praising, defending mediocrity and superficiality. That was my argument, but I'm guessing you just skipped that. Since my intelligence is important to you, I scored 138 on Mensa's IQ test. So what I said directly reflected itself in your immediate reply. The vanity metrics. Oh, I'm intelligent. I have a score. I got this score on this test, which means that I'm intelligent. This way that these people have defined gauging intelligence, I satiated that. Therefore, I'm intelligent. I got a high IQ. I got a high test score on my SAT. That means I'm intelligent. That's akin to like that guy who's just like, oh yeah, you're not stupid. Name 10 books.
You're literally 15. What do you know?
Bro, you know how to read.
Yes, I do know how to read.
Name 10 books.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Name 10 books.
So if they name 10 books, then they're smart? Is that... Oh yeah, you smart? Really? What's 2 plus 2? Really? Is this fucking kindergarten? Oh man, that's what you're manifesting everything that I just said. To disprove how I'm saying, which the argument you didn't even acknowledge, how I'm saying that people only prioritize these vain, superficial bullshit things. You indulge and you reinforce how you have a number on this test from this society of pretentious dickbags. I'm smart. I look at this number. I'm intelligent. I have lots of money. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm a high value person. Look how many people like me. Look how successful I am. Because that's how life works. This means that. It's that easy. If something happens in life, there's clearly an intelligent, valid reason as to why it's happening, okay? The Rock, like he's super rich and successful because he's just superior to everyone. Why else would he be super rich and successful? Sure, he's a fake, soulless, mindless, walking commercial. But like, look how many subscribers he has. Look how many followers he has. He's clearly better. Otherwise, why would he have that? It's fucking poop brain ape logic. Regardless, I have thought about this topic a lot. Clearly more than you have. These women provide happiness to a lot of people. Otherwise, they wouldn't get millions of views. This is happiness. Jerk it off. Coming. Making people, like, exploiting people's biological urges. That's happiness right there. Alrighty. See, superficial. Like surface level. That's what that is. Otherwise, they wouldn't get millions of views. Hey, my argument stands. Why else does this person have all these views? They're clearly better. They clearly know what they're doing. They're clearly providing value. Sure, if like that's how you quantify value, these surface level, hollow, shallow things, that's sure. And you can just quantify anything in any way. That's how people work, through words and sounds we make from our mouths. Video games provide joy to many people, otherwise they wouldn't be played by millions of people. Oh yeah, you hear that? If the more popular a game, that means it's good. So every Call of Duty game that gets rehashed and regurgitated, they're all really good. That's why they're that successful. It's not because they just get a specific demographic of people to play the same game over and over again, in which they could just resell them the same shit to a mindless audience. Marvel, they're clearly the best movies ever made. Like, they're super successful, super popular. Why else would they be super successful and popular? Marketing, advertisement, and hounding itself consistently into the social zeitgeist. That's not why. It's because they're just better. Otherwise, they wouldn't be where they are. A girl who's popular in school, why else would she be popular if she wasn't just better than everyone? And like, she just knows how to get people to she's just better. Ape brain logic right there. In either case, is there an aspect that can be unhealthy? Absolutely. But that has more to do with the person consuming the content and less to do with the content itself. Not sure why you're making that argument. Whether or not it's healthy or not, I'm just saying it's fucking shallow. That's what I'm saying. Some people aren't able to be with women. All right? How does it hurt you in any way that their day is made just a little brighter by some of these gorgeous women? Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Because biology. I don't even know what to say to that. How does it hurt you in any way? Blah, 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 blah. You really are viewing things from a dark and negative lens. You focus on their abilities without realizing that it takes a lot of work to stay in shape, spend hours a day on skincare, applying makeup, mastering social media. All of those things are basic prerequisites to like taking care of yourself. Not the applying makeup, that's like more vanity shit. Skincare, staying in shape, that should be just a default for your average person. Yet just those alone isn't going to get everyone this degree of influence and attention. But that doesn't matter. Of course you're going to want to praise these people based on this, because this person clearly is very superficial. Which is fine. None of it matters. Mastering social media. Okay, an actual argument. And by mastering social media, you just mean uploading consistently. That's what that means. And sure, like the porn video, right? The Spider-Man video that everyone's talking about, which is just probably not safe for work crap. Is that mastering social media, or is that just playing on people's primitive biology so that you can hedge your bets and benefit from their attention?
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Our daddy taught us not to be ashamed of our dicks,